This here's an aerial view of East Tennessee. Mountains, ridges, hills, hollers, valleys, and there's a lot of white-tailed deer in this country. I like to call them ridge runners. Some of these places are pretty rough, some places are not. But these white-tailed deer thrive good here in these ridges, these ridge runners. And they like to gang up what we call bachelor groups in the summer, spring, before rutting season. They all seem to get along just fine till rutting season comes. Here's some nice ones just moseying on through before they even started rubbing. I like to film them just going about their regular business, moseying through, no pressure, just watching their day-to-day activities. And this is just a collection of some of the clips I've found on these trail cameras in these woods over the last couple of years. There's some nice bucks just easing through. Of all sizes. And some of them pretty good racks on them. But I'm sure there's a lot bigger racks in different areas. This is just what I have on film. So relaxing to study these whitetail. Magnificent animals. And these little things, they start out little old fawn in these ridges. Mother takes care of them best she can. They're beautiful little animals. And some of them is really rare. Here's a set of triplets. Most of the time there's a single or a double, but triplets is real rare. And these little young fawn, they have a hard time surviving. They can stay up with mom and stay hidden from these coyotes. They have a hard time. Most don't make it. And they're brave little animals at first. And they like to run. Comical. And they get braver as time goes on. Always curious of these ridges. And these doe, they stay in their own little herd themselves, just like the bucks do, year round. And they come right up to the camera sometimes. They mosey through these ridges. And they got their own special little water holes too. There'll be a creek, a lake. Around on these ridges, there's a little old pond here, a natural sinkhole. And they love these little watering holes. And these little young bucks, they like to play. Getting ready to growing up and be a big buck. And they spook real easy. They even fight at night all the time. Just in their nature. the old big bucks come in every once in a while. They can't compete with them. Not now. And as time goes on, they try to dominate. And some of them lose the racks doing this fighting, competing for rut. Here's one, half his antlers broke, moseying on through. I'd say he's been fighting. And every once in a while, one of them gets bad injured. I don't like to see that, but that's just part of nature. And these bucks, they start following these does. Early fall. They just waiting on them bucks, or does. You're liable to see them follow them anywhere. Here's a good capture. Big old buck just following that doe, waiting on her. And you're liable to see them anywhere in the fall. Big bucks. Just moseying around. Following these does. They even curious too of the cameras. Liable to see them anywhere in these ridges. All sizes. Some of them's really nice racks on them. Even at night. Picking acorns. These big bucks come out of the thick brush when it comes rut time. Out in the old cow pastures, fields. Just a glimpse of one big one here in the camera. Sometimes there's a king of the woods, I call this one. They dominate. Now their biggest enemy is man, but their biggest natural enemy is these coyotes. They're hard on these deer. And they'll come through here just searching, tracking. Not singles. What's really bad is when they're in packs. They'll run these deer hard once they find them. And if they're weak, they'll get them. Here's one running a big buck in the middle of the night. Right on his trail. That old buck, if he's healthy, he'll just outdistance them. They won't get him most of the time. But that's a big thing. But these old big bucks, they just mosey around these ridges all season, all year long. Some of them, some nice racks on them. Hey, they're not done though. Here's one looking up in the trees. He must have been hunted. He's checking them tree stands. Is anybody in them? Watch him look. They're not done. Some of them are some nice deer. Watch them smell. That's their keenest sense, smell. But it's so nice to be sitting watching these things. Ease through the woods, minding their own business. You see some nice bucks. and they can get gone real quick. Real quick. Well, I thought I'd share with you. Here's some pictures of these beautiful animals, these whitetail ridge runners I call them. So I thought I'd share this with you. Hope you enjoyed East Tennessee ridge runners. So God bless every one of you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.